everyone, Fau here. After closing a chapter called Sample Library app, I ask myself if there is another really legendary gear that I can clone it, but not as a standalone application, but as a VST plugin. And I start to think about Akai S900. Legendary gear, and what we have on the market right now is just effects. But if you know Akai S900, you know that real magic happens when you have the node and you start to use pitch on that. Like you can start playing on the keyboard. This is where real magic happens. So I decided to make VST plugin that is gonna work as an instrument where you can load a sample and play with that sample. Okay, so let's check it how it works. So we are in the Studio One, and the instruments section of the plugins we have this VU900, and we create the track and we have the instrument. We have the screen that we have some information. We have the buttons on off that can be changed to the rotary encoder if there is another option set. We can load sample only when the disk is when disk option is turned on, and we can click on the screen and there is a pop-out with the file browser, or we can just go to our files and we can choose something and just drag and drop it. So when the sample is successfully loaded in the plugin, we can go to our notes and play it. We can choose another pitch. Like real S900, we have here low pass anti-aliasing filter that it closes itself more when we pitch more. So okay, so let's try to talk about some options here. In the play mode, we can choose if the sample is played as a note on, how long we play, or if it's played as a one-shot. If you turn on play mode once again, it's turn off the sound, so this is like a one trick if you have a problem. In the rate section, we have the sample rate. And in the beginning it is set to 6,000. I think it's gonna be changed to 10,000. Like I said, this plugin is not finished yet. So after changing the sample rate, we have the rotary encoder and we can just use it to set our value. If we set this to the max as a 16,000, we have something like this. And when we set it up to the lowest value, 3,000, so you need to find a sweet spot for this sample. So we have the sample rate, and when we go to the start, we have start and end. So we have the sample, and on the start option we can check Of course, we cannot make the S900 plugin without the filter. So we have the filter, you have options from 99 to the 0, like in original S900. So let's close this filter a little bit. It's perfect for creation that baseline samplers under your beat. We have situation in the sample that on the left channel we have more hi-hats than on the right channel. So original sample sounds like that. After loading this up in the sampler, we have something like that. But what if we want to have this other channel? So we go to the channels option and we change it to the left. In the implementing process, I decided that we're gonna use only mono samplers in the sampler, and I just want to give you guys opportunity to choose what channel you want more. So you can always create another instance and play these two instances together if you want to stereo sample. Because in Akai S900 you have mono input and you decide by cable what channel you want, left or right. So I load up just one sound, one open hi-hat, and I'm gonna show you guys the poly option. The poly option have a selection of the voices. If the sampler is monophonic or polyphonic, you can choose between one voice or 8 voices. So on one voice you have situation that if you play multiple samples at the one time, it's gonna cut out each other. So it's really great for drum hits or something like that. But if you want to play another notes and you create accords with it, you can change to 8 voices. And now you can play 8 voices for each other. Okay, I forgot to tell you about one thing. This sampler, because we have the start and end point option, and these end values can be really big if we have really long samplers, and if we want to using that rotary encoder, if we want to, I don't know, 5-minute sample trim to just one shot, it's really hard to aim because one switch of the rotary encoder means like 2 tacts in the beat. So I decided, this is controversial, this sampler have only 11 seconds of sampling time. So if you provide the longer sample, it's gonna cut out the rest. Why? Because Akai S900 with the sampling rate of 16,000 kilohertz have 11 seconds of sampling time. So I know it's controversial. A lot of you guys not gonna like it, but this plugin is created for drum hits, for just the sounds, for the chops and stuff like that. You can use multiple instances in your software, and it's gonna work perfectly like that. Plugin is not ready to deliver yet, and I not decided how the pricing will look like. So if you got interesting, please subscribe my channel. So let me know in the comments if you like this plugin, if you're waiting for this plugin, and what functionality you're looking for from like the original Akai S900 in this plugin. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.